we have YouTube up, we have everything popped out, we have everything set up. Look, isn't that wonderful? Isn't it great? We're here again after skipping a week because we've been busy. I'm sure you can tell. I'm sure that the work is very obvious. New layout, and we have a working phone number now. So we're fully invested to the Drawtime brand. The theme for this week is Monster, because I have Monster, and because I was listening to a couple Monster theme songs before go live. I unfortunately do not have a very concrete list of music artists that I was going through this week. I really wanted to restructure it, but I ran out of time. Just been listening to a lot of Rob Zombie again. Been listening to a lot of Deftones. Listening to a lot of Health, but Health is always in my rotation. And honestly, that's kind of just how I've been rolling. So, without further ado, I think we should just get drawing. Health did put out a new EP. There was one release, which was a previous release, which was just remixes. And that one wasn't too interesting to me because it, like I said, it mostly remixes. But then there was another one that actually was interesting to me because I had heard one of the tracks long before it had come out because it was in a film called Trapped. It's a track called Trials. Trapped is like this weird movie where it's like this power fantasy about this white rich guy tricks out like a technological Cadillac to lock a guy in. And then, the moral of the story is that like sometimes hood rats do things because they're trying to make the work like their lives correct and proper. Anyways, the credits of that film have the song Trials by Health. It's a very good track, and that latest EP has that. Anyway, Communion After Dark, let's draw some girls, let's draw some monsters. Monster girls, if you will. And if I see something, I will answer.
My dad taught me never to admit paternity because it fucks you for child support.
What does it mean to you to be on the 7 with your son?
Alleged son.
Can you tell us a bit about what it was like to be asleep for so long?
You know that feeling right after you stop puking from ayahuasca? And you're on the verge of dying or blacking out, but you're still with it enough to hear the shaman telling you to keep going. It's pretty much like that.
Interesting, but not sure that answers my...
Well, for those that know, they'll know.
So you're back on the 7. Are you at all nervous about working under your son?
I do my best work from underneath. Ask Heather Von Every. That's on the record.
No, all of this is on the record.
Well, that's what Woodward and Bernstein thought before I double cowgirled their wives at the National Prayer Breakfast.
On that note, is there anything else you'd like to say to America?
Sure, the moon landing was faked.
Communion After Dark. So here we are. We haven't changed.
Anatomy might be scuffed on this arm. But we are just warming up, so it's all good. No? Maybe I need to refresh? Let's see. No, it just says ready. Oh! Someone is on the line. Drawtime.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I pressed 3 for
Mm-hmm.
Greek.
Greek. All right.
I pressed 3 to get Greek.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Greek?
Are you looking for like a Greek salad? I think this is the wrong
I
number.
Pressed 3
Mm-hmm.
for Greek. And that's what I got my Uber app here, and I'm supposed to deliver, and I pressed 3 for Greek.
Well, I hope you find it. Well, I think some people need help finding Greek. There may be a bug where I have to refresh the browser in order to see like not calls on hold, but after a call is terminated. That might just be a slight bug. I'll have to do some testing.
This day, I'm thankful for all the graces I received. Please forgive me, oh God. No one can see the light you see. No one can breathe the air you breathe. No one can offer you comfort. Get you ready for the horrors of an angel shield. I'm so sorry for all the sins I committed against you. If you know what's going on, I'm scrubbing what you wrote. You keep your mouth shut, you know you'll run the guard zone. You'll be dead and gone, someone will slit your throat. You keep your eyes closed, remember all your bones broke. If you know what's going on, I'm scrubbing what you wrote. You keep your mouth shut, you know you'll run the guard zone. You'll be dead and gone, someone will slit your throat. You keep your eyes closed, remember all your bones broke. I'm so sorry for all the sins I've committed against you.
It's pretty easy to like put down the silhouette of something that you think makes sense and then realize later that you have no clue what you were thinking when you put it down. This is a very, very Cartoon Network drawing. It's very Cal Arts. I got a little bit ahead of myself. Trying to do something a little bit too advanced for my ability here. Like I wanna do something involving mermaids, but the angle that I'm working with, it may be just too ambitious.
That no bastard ever won a war by dying for his country. You want it?
So I might be better off kind of going shoulders here, oval this way. And chest cavity that way. Thinking like wraps around like an egg. And then that side of the rib cage you're gonna see here. So you're probably gonna have like the sternum and stuff here. For some reason, whenever I see mermaids, like I only ever see them so static, and it really irritates me. Because like to me, like I never see their arms in like a mythical way, or in a way that feels flowy. You know what I mean? Their entire body should flow, is what I'm saying.
Remember that no bastard ever won a war by dying for his country. He won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country.
I'm really wanting this like pinky finger extending outward with like the rest of the fingers kind of staggered. There's something about that I'm really wanting to capture here, but I'm struggling a lot. Probably because I have not been drawing enough lately. Probably gonna have to make the tail wider here, and this curve kind of come up for this to make sense. And this tail split probably doesn't make sense, to be honest. I'm also gonna try and I probably should research like some anatomics about fish, considering I actually have never really looked into like how to draw a mermaid or anything. You know, the first step is obviously to like try to draw something, memory or not. You'd be amazed at how far you can get with raw intuition alone, but raw study will get you way farther. Ooh. Yeah. Much a bigger fan of that. Yeah. Kind of thinking a mermaid should have like I'm thinking like not like ponytails, but like puff tails, right? Like layered balls that have like little tufts. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But I'm also thinking like, you know, her ears here, so would it be behind her head, or would it be right in line, you know? Maybe you would just see like the side of it. I am kind of working with raw silhouette here because I'm inking instead of sketching. It's not exactly good to do. Maybe next session I'll not do that. But it's just been so long since I've drawn. And sometimes you have to just kind of like wing it, you know? Space puffs. Yeah, there was a whole thing where someone was like space buns and people were like, that's racist. I remember that. It was like 2 years ago. I remember many things. We've got a torso issue. We're dealing with this orb that is like very, very distended. So I'm kind of thinking, let's bring this tail up. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. And let's just kind of make it like a layered overlap. We'll still have to kind of carve away at the poor anatomy to make things work here. Honestly, it might make more sense to drop that arm down, just so that we're not dealing with this.
Right. Welcome back. It is Community After Dark, the week of May 11th. Thank you for joining us again for another spine-tingling episode of music. And I'm Paradise.
Spine-tingling. All right. We
Time.
will skip back to the music.
This is Community After Dark Radio, and you are listening to DJ Gold.
Yeah, maybe we'll not follow the orb this time around. Many a wizard would disagree with this. Wizards would probably hate us for this. I'm kind of thinking, since royalty and like space buns, right? Like layered bangs. I don't know how we got so messy. I assume it's because we just like straight up did not layer at all. You know, some days are more thought heavy than others. It's not the best art day. Look, it's got problems. It's got problems, okay? Post Live League pneumatic press hands. Listen. All of them go through the pneumatic press, and then, you know, they come out with fresh manicures. I'm still not like getting the depth that I really want. Flat Stanley. I can't believe you had to read Flat Stanley. That's insane. How many Flat Stanley books could you have possibly read? I'm gonna try to curve her bottom into this to make this more, because what I'm trying to do and it may not work with this angle, right? It may be totally. I may have to workshop this a little bit to get this to work. I'm thinking maybe. Because I can do something with depth here. Didn't have to read Flat Stanley, had to read Frindle? Friendy? What the hell is that? You poor bastard. Okay, what if instead of that, this came up and this went
In the darkness.
like, and is this making sense? There's something here that I'm trying to explore with this depth. She may not be the right. I think in order for that to work, technically, she would have to be like here, right? You would have to technically just be seeing her head here, and it would have to kind of extend down. That's what I think. There's some way that I can make this work, but I just gotta think it through. Like maybe it's gonna be curving it outwards way more and then curving this way more. Because the problem is that this gap exists. Right, you gotta keep that distance. Initially it was, well, how do I have like a fake depth thing? Like, how do I have one side in front of the other? But now it's like, well, I might just be overthinking it. Maybe we can just pretty much, right? Some days you're just burnt, man. Some days you're like, oh, nothing was ready, and I thought it was. After another day of you thought everything was ready, and nothing was. Book about a kid making a joke of calling a pen a new word catches on. Supposed to be about words having a meaning. So if everyone just chose to call a pen a Fendi, then it's just as legitimate a word as pen is. Okay. I feel like the authors didn't think that to its natural conclusion. Because I agree with the core message of that book, but I don't think the author and most of the world does. People don't like that. People don't like that. Once you start using that, like, everywhere, tends to cause problems. My experience. I was for the longest time, though, like one of those people who, like, was like, well, Merriam-Webster, classifies blank as blank. I was like one of those people. And that was really, I don't know. I don't know. That like really didn't gel with any of the... It didn't gel with any of the other stuff that I thought. I had to kind of tool it back. I've decided I don't like mermaids. I think that's the lesson here.
The lights rise, the city breathes. This is the deep dawn.
The lesson is don't enjoy mermaids. That is the lesson. Don't ever like them. They suck. Words mean what I understand them to be. Who the fuck is Merriam-Webster? Does he even fuck? He probably doesn't. He probably is a virgin. To be honest. Merriam. First name is like seriously. First name. Kinda sus. Leo, do you think my backdrop should be like a plain wall with like the stupid logo everywhere? Let's keep adding layers.
Techno 4, drop that beat.
I've had the thought that like because of the nature of this oh yeah, you think so? Okay. I've had the thought that because of the nature of this, I could host this in another room. And I could do some stuff with that. The biggest thing is just like, you know, debugging like the phone line and stuff. Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess the thing is like, okay, we establish a bunch of stuff. This time. And then next time there's a bunch of work that I don't need to put in like next time. So like something that I had to figure out was what happens when one of the services that I rely on goes down. And then I took like 5 minutes extra to document that. We got documentation. I think that most people that host stuff don't usually also like run it, you know what I mean? It's so easy to get in your head. So easy. Art's like that too. Isn't everything like that? What a scam. A million years of biology is like, here's an organ that makes you overthink. What a waste. Okay, so we did like a mermaid. I did like a girl with like a dragon, a tail. Like what? I'm kind of thinking a werewolf, but I can't. There's no way I can do fur. So I'm thinking like a vampire, but like, can I do a wing? Can you even draw one wing? Can like This is not at all what I had. A car salesman, a U.S. senator, man. I'm not partaking in this. Car salesman is not a monster. He might be, but depends on who you ask. There's something to that. Although the hips are totally jacked. Yeah, so I was thinking like draw a dude with a dog written on his chest, and when he looks in the mirror it says God very deep. That should be a video game. Just make a video game out of that. Let's see. So I'm imagining, like, if I'm thinking right, I would make a male head out of a square, right? Normally I do circles. I would do, and I would probably make his nose really big. Really big. I think he has pretty round eyes. This is gonna be fun. And I think he's tired. He's really tired. Okay. I think he went to the comic book school of how to draw lips. That's where I think this guy came from. This is gonna be awesome. He doesn't have hair. I'm totally out of my element. I got no fucking chance. Okay, so he's probably got like cropped ears, right? Like they're probably fucked. You gotta keep in mind perspective. So like the chopped part's like here. Like you gotta really gouge those ears. Right. Chopped up here. And I think he does have a soft jaw, to be honest. Like I think that the mutants do have soft jaws. But I think that it's folded. So I'm gonna try and get like a fold in there. Just kind of like that. Just a couple folds. And I don't know, can we like Does this just give him like a comb over? Is that how that looks? 'Cause I'm trying to think, like, does dog have like a bald patch, or what does it look like? Again, he's shaved, but it's gotta be like dark. I'm pretty sure it's dark. I'm thinking it's dark in a V pattern. We're drawing dog from memory, by the way. I guess that wasn't obvious. And I'm gonna make it asymmetrical. Okay. I'm gonna get his dingling and all the bit, all that. Yeah. Nonsense. Get that in there. Yep. That's what an ear looks like. You know it. I know it. This is a little too sharp for me. I don't like it. Get some wrinkles in there. Just want to soften it up. Like I really want to soften. I want him. He's square, but he's soft. That's a little too soft. That's too chubby. We are kind of doing a McFarlaneism, which is not McFarlane. Liefeldism, which is when I first started drawing, I would draw from the head down to the body. That's like a Liefeldism, and you shouldn't do it for the reason. There's no wrong way to draw, but Liefeld specifically got called out by McFarlane on camera back in like 1990 at a comic convention. You can do it, you just need to be aware that you should be checking your proportions, because there's a lot of Liefeld stuff that's proportionally incorrect. Granted, if Liefeld wanted his style to be proportionally incorrect, that's fine. Just a lot of people rip on Liefeld for that reason. It's just, you know. We're drawing like Liefeld. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so Dog's got a big body. He's a big boy. So I'm thinking that we're going to move him. And when I think about Dog, I think about like his shoulders kind of swallowing his head, right? Like he's breathing heavy, right? So I kind of want to draw like a marking here. He's like Frankenstein, you know? That's maybe too much. Maybe too much. Kinda like that. And he's diamond shaped, I think. I think he's diamond shaped. Like this, something about this shape feels right. But it's soft. He's a soft boy. Look at this photograph. Sure thing. Nintendo of America has tweeted out a tweet which says, "Which me is most likely to be a public farter?" And it has 4 me's in it. Antoids would like you guys to know that. Great. That's incredible. That's incredible. Thank you, Antoids. She's got a big ass chain. But I'm also thinking like what else is like going on with him? right? What else is going on with his physiognomy? He's always kind of like swimming. Like he's always kind of like got his arms kind of like raised. He's got a bicep. I'd be very curious, Leo, if you can dig up an art of New Vegas. Very curious. I think he would have like a big deltoid. Not right now. Anytime though. This is so funny. This is looking like a Meat Canyon reject. His head actually might not be big enough. Oh, okay, cool. I don't want to look at the reference material. No, I want to draw it from memory. For fun. I don't think his head is big enough. Oops. I think this diamond needs to come out wider. Like lower. That's what I think. I think this is much better. There's something about this. Jack. Jack. Listen. I like the idea of dog Chud Jack. Chris Avalon going like, you actually like this character? You missed the point. That wasn't the point of the character at all. Let me make it clearer for you. New Vegas remastered. You gotta give him the Thousand Island stare too.
Welcome back to Community.
Does he he's got pretty
Just heard my set, and the last track was brand new Nakmar from.
He's got pretty small pupils, all things considered, right?
Yeah. You.
I think he's got hooded eyelids too. So I think we can work with that too. Like, I think his pupils low. And if that ever looks... This is cursed. I hate this. This is almost like I have to draw a dog legitimately with the reference as restitution. This is awful. Top 10 most cursed dog drawings. This is the alpha dog. This is the actual split personality dog before they went with the one that they went with. I feel like his shoulders do kind of swell up his head. Honestly, learning to draw dog will be a very good exercise for me personally. Yeah, so what do we do? I'm trying to just capture the silhouettes of the chains right now before I go back in, because if you try too much, you'll kind of lose it. So like, this is actually the side view. And the thing that's tricky about side view chains is that you're thinking about like how it would fade into itself while cropping it to the other type of side view of the chain. Like if that makes any sense at all. This may not be low enough, to be honest. I think it's more appropriate for it to be here. I would not be surprised if the way that they concept out those drawings for New Vegas is shadow blocks or like intense blocking. A lot of the professionally trained concept artists seem to do blocking. I wonder what happened to those guys. Yeah, this track is tight, by the way. Yeah, I should probably study the anatomy of muscles so that I actually know what the fuck I'm doing rather than just trying to lay them on. It's interesting to actually for the first time be like, yo, I actually don't know this, and that makes me look really dumb. Because otherwise, what am I gonna do? Just try and like layer on triangles? Like, I know that that's not what muscles are, you know? I know it's not just strips. You know, I want to think that Dog has like a torn piece of clothing underneath his chain. But then I second guess myself, and I'm thinking maybe that's a different super mutant. Just has the chain. I was thinking about like the way that he's got everything carved, and they did have to think about a little bit of the mirroring, I guess. So I assume that actually the D for dog might be technically like that. I'm gonna look at the reference. I'm done looking at Chud Jack over here. Let's see. Just Control F D O G. G-O-D. I don't think it's on this page. Ah, well. Alright, well. We've done our time. We are done. We've paid our penance. We are gonna get out of here. So I hope that you guys had fun. I had fun drawing these monstrosities. And I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go see if I still have time to get the most awful thing printed on a shirt that I've ever done. Goodbye. Stay creepy.